Red Stripe started in Galena from the Galena Brewing Company. It's not the brewing company that we are per se. Obviously it was 100 years ago or so, or thereabouts, 80 years ago. Ours was started in 2009 by Kathy and Warren Bell, and we've been brewing beer ever since. But the thing that's so interesting, of course, on this history is that the Galena Brewing Company back then made not only Red Stripe beer, but also Blue Stripe and White Stripe. And Red Stripe got to be pretty darn famous around here, and the story goes around 1937, thereabouts, two English gentlemen walked in with a big briefcase full of cash and bought the recipe, and then went to Jamaica with it. So now I'm sure that's not completely true, but I'm sure there's about 90% of truthiness to it, and that's what people have been saying. But you know, you look at the memorabilia that we have from the time and all that, there it is, right on the bottle, the same red stripe coming across it, brewed by Galena Brewing Company, Galena, Illinois. And the actual building where they did it all still stands not too far away from here. And you can still see where some of the chip paint is, where they put at one point, home of Red Stripe. So yeah, we're all very excited to be a little bit of part of history, if you will. And of course, just one more caveat that's quite neat about this is that Galena is also famous for a hop called Galena, which was made or crossbred right here in Galena, Illinois. The Germans came over, they brought their Hallertau with them, and they breeded it with a local hop around here, and we have Galena hops now. When I was a home brewer, a very bad home brewer way back in the day, I used Galena hops all the time, and I didn't realize it was from the very same state that I was brewing in. So it's a very famous bittering hop. It goes all over the world. It's one of the ones that people will choose too bitter, not an aroma hop, right? I mean, it's not going to be in an IPA or something like that. Oh, this aromatic smell of Galena is lovely. No, it's a bittering hop. It's meant to be put in the very beginning, but it's just another very local feather in the cap. I mean, how many towns can say, you know, I'm using Dallas hops right now? They don't. So yeah, those are the two things we absolutely adore about it, and it's just neat to tell the story.